What's cracking, everybody? How's it going? I'm ImVmad. Welcome to another video. We're playing Heretical and we're going to show the most insane Barbarian build ever. We managed to snag a Carnage Reaver axe at the start of the run, which buffs the Swirling Carnage axe skill, which makes the axes spin around you. They scale infinitely. They also get bonus damage from the weapon itself as well, and 2 extra levels. They are absolutely insane for damage, and you're going to see soon. So I'm just going to go over the couple junk pieces of gear. We're in the shop now. Make sure to grab your reroll and your banish, and any stats that you might want to use. In this case, it's strength and vitality for this particular build. None of those are available in the store. You can also grab an XP pot if you so choose, but I'd rather save my money in case I need to heal. So here we're going to banish. You just press Q and then left click and then E on a skill and it will go away. And here we have the Swirling Carnage, lucky for us. Alright, here we have the build for the Barbarian. You can see that we only have 6 allocated points, so it's going to look something like this. We're going to go into +2 to strength and 15 hit points. Every time you level up, 1% increased physical damage gain. Every level up grants 0.5 physical attack. 5% increased physical damage, +5 physical attack and 1 attack range. Each point of strength grants 0.2 physical attack and +10 physical attack and 15 armor penetration. Alright, here's a quick overview of the talents as we get ready to push off. Then we're going to go into all the bosses and the curse bosses in this particular video. Here we have the curse fight 1. Make sure to dodge the attacks on the ground. The whip attack from the tentacle is pretty easy to dodge. Here we have the Matron Amara boss. This boss in particular has dangerous attacks, most notably the ball that flies off the side of the screen. That ball there can knock you out of this blue circle, in which you'll take damage over time. Curse fight number 2. Nice and easy, same as before. Dodge the tentacle, you can even block it, and we let the axes do the work. Moving on, we have the Rat King. This is the most important part of the build. The Rat King summons little plague rats. You want to use the little plague rats to stack your Swirling Carnage ability. You can see at the bottom where the Swirling Carnage timer ticks around, it's at currently 106 stacks. We want to see that number go up quite significantly. So now we're at 107, and we're going to rinse and repeat this process until we get to 150 plus stacks. If you can get more, that's even better, because this, like I say, this scales infinitely. I just want to take the time to talk about the game as well. The first thing I want to say is that I am absolutely loving the game. I find it more fun than Diablo 4, as people might know. Vessel of Hatred expansion just came out, and I only lasted playing that maybe a day or two. I think I got to Paragon 170 because it was boring and it was buggy. It kept crashing on me. This game, however, is way more exciting. I have 15 hours in the demo alone, and I have 38 hours on the game itself at the time of this video. I love the build diversity in it. I love the pixelated art style of it. The 3D pixelated art style reminds me of like PlayStation 2 games, and sort of it has this nostalgic quality. I love the unique weapons and the way that they fit together with different build stats. Like, spoiler alert, but there's a bow you can get that scales off attacker damage, like thorn damage, which is super cool. There's like shields that do thorns damage and reflect damage. That you can make fire builds, you can make ice builds, lightning builds, magic builds, archer builds, range weapon builds, melee builds. Absolutely phenomenal design, super fun game. The prophecies also make it super fun as well, with the addition of unlocking new characters, weapons and spells. I am absolutely loving it. I think this game has a bright future. I can't wait to see where it goes. Checking out on the stats, you can see we're currently at 125. This plague boss, he'll drop these little poison clouds on the ground. Just make sure to avoid them. He'll stamp the ground, do that little AoE explosion. Just stay away from him. The other attack is that charge where he just swipes. That's a nice easy sidestep. And then the big green puddle he puts down, obviously stay out of that, and it'll spit out the little acid bomb puddles as well. All you want to do is make sure that he puts the big circle in a corner, or at least at the edge of the screen, and then you want to keep the acid bombs to the edge of the screen like so as well. and that just makes it easier to stay alive and avoid. Outside of that, you just want to try to not hit the boss itself, otherwise he won't last too long, and you won't get as many stacks as you'd like to. Like I said, if you can get 100 plus stacks in this fight, this is the that's a perfect opportunity to do that. And if you want the cleaner run, this is definitely the way to do it. But yeah, this is amazing. I never thought that, first of all, the Barbarian build would do so well, and second of all, that I would get addicted to this game so hard. I will do a run, I'll finish it, or sometimes I'll die in some BS way, and I'll just go again. And I have found myself just glued to my seat. And I cannot remember the last time that this has happened for a game for me. Dark and Darker I love very much as well, and I don't even know that, well, maybe Dark and Darker was another game that sort of got me addicted, but this game has got me pretty addicted at the moment. I'm currently on the prophecy where you have to win 3 consecutive times without losing, and I can tell you now that that is super difficult to do. I have 1 run in the bank for that, and I still need to finish 2 more, and then we can unlock the rest of the prophecies and continue with our journey. I did see, spoiler, that there are Warlock abilities, and I want those. Yeah, I got one little plague rat here. He dies to an actor real quick. Got the curse fight number 3 here. Nameless Abyss. It's very straightforward. You can see that we're doing tons and tons of damage. It's dying super fast. No issues here. And then, of course, after we get a curse, we have to clear it. So we finish off the boss with the Plague Rat Horror. Dodge his charge. You can even block it. And he dies in no time to our axes. The Nameless Abyss Curse Fight 4. Make sure you stay inside the moving glyph. If you don't stay inside the moving glyph, you will die to damage. Alright, here we have the Gore Warden Servid, or the Stag, or the Deer, whatever you want to call it. Does a little jump on your head, spits out skulls. Skulls chase you, they explode, dodge them. He'll do a little charge, you'll dip his head down before he does it, shoots out these little bolts. Dodge those, and one last attack is he'll leap at you. So basically just run and stay away from him. Get the Curse 5 here, nice and fast. Our damage is absolutely ridiculous. Moving on to the Academy Headmaster. He summons wraiths, summons axes that spin around him. These orbs will shoot out little missiles that you got to dodge. And the Academy Headmaster will put out these waves across the ground. Here they are there. Just make sure to sidestep them as you're moving around the map. And he's down. Nice and simple. Moving on, we got Istvan, the Blade of Light. This is the last boss of the game. He does tons of damage. Make sure to avoid him. But in this particular case, I think, I'm doing enough damage. So I'm just sticking to him and trying to bust up as much damage as I can. I feel like the fights sort of don't last long enough for me to explain in detail how to beat them. Maybe I'll release a guide for the game. But this guy's down now, and moving on, we got the Curse Fight 6. Another easy Curse Fight. Alright, I thought I'd showcase the weapon. This is what we ended the run with. So we got a Carnage Reaver Axe. We got 19 to 27 attack damage. Normal attack speed. We got 6% critical strike chance. The Swelling Carnage skill gains 2 extra axes and does 5 to 10 bonus damage. 6% critical strike chance, 68% critical strike damage, 31% increased physical damage, plus 1 to Swirling Carnage, 10% quality of items found, 1 to all skills, plus 1 to dash charge, 23% skill duration, 18% attack speed, plus 13 physical attack. This is the best weapon I've ever made in this game. This is insane. Alright, and here we go to the finish line. We got a victory. It took us 44 minutes to beat it. That's because of mostly the axe sacking. It's normally about a 31-minute run for me. And yeah, you can see the Swirling Carnage damage, 365,000. What an awesome game. What an awesome run. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you guys later. Have a good day/night. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys made it this far and you'd like to support the channel, please check out our merchandise on flickerfam.com.au. Do a bunch of custom shirt designs here, custom artwork, and we also sell some fitness equipment. If you guys could check that out, I'd appreciate it a lot. Have a good day/night, and I'll catch you